What's up, everybody? This is my General Hospital thoughts on today's episode, April 5th, 2012. First of all, my boy Sonny needs to really start to wake up and see Kate ain't acting normal. Like, that should be his first clue something is wrong with her, and he needs to start digging, because the way she popped off at Jason yesterday was fucking crazy. It was like, this is the most interesting thing about Kate since she came to Port Charles in my mind. I like the new Kate Howard. I think Connie should be full time, and I think it was a great touch to have her reading the Vicky Lord book. I think that was funny as hell to have her reading it. And I hope Sam don't try to keep this Franco being Jason's twin brother from him. I hope she don't, because everybody seen what happened when she kept the Robin death from him. He got pissed off at that, so I hope she don't do the dumb thing and keep this from him. He's a grown man. I'm sure he can handle it. She don't need to, I understand she wants to consider his feelings, and I understand what she's going through because she's trying to process this all in her mind, but her thing was that she should have at least, took a couple hours, processed it, but she needs to tell him immediately and not keep this from him for days or weeks. Tell him now. Because if he finds out from somebody else, it's going to be even worse. Just like he found out about Robin from somebody else, Carly. And speaking of, people said yesterday that Olivia claims she wants nothing to do with Sonny, but she wants the violence to stop, but yet she runs to Sonny for help. First of all, she's nothing like Carly. For one, she only ran to Sonny because she exhausted all her other options as to getting Johnny off of Steve's back. And she told Sonny no violence. She told him that if she just wants Sonny to take Johnny down a peg, but no violence, not in a violent way. Just come up with some dirt on him like he did with the Claudia situation. Come up with some more dirt on him. Something that she can use as leverage against him. So I don't fault Olivia for that. She's trying to do what she got to do. She went to Johnny, talked to him, she tried to blackmail him. She's exhausted all of her options, so now she went to Sonny, which I don't blame her for doing. But sometimes I kind of do, because Sonny only makes some situations worse, so I hope he don't do it this time. And I think Sonny really needs to open his eyes and see that Kate is responsible for this accident. Well, Connie is responsible. I hope he opens his eyes and see that. And I don't get why Kate is being so stupid and not telling Sonny about none of this. Like, just tell him that you have a disorder and that, so he can try to fix this and help her. Because the more she try to cover it up, I'm sure somebody's going to figure out the truth. Jason always figures out the truth, so I'm sure that's going to happen. As far as Spinelli and Matt working together to try to save Maxie, I feel like Maxie could have saved herself. She's stupid as fuck. Why would you throw yourself under the bus just to punish yourself for something for a death that you didn't even cause? That's stupid to me. And I hope everybody read the blogs and stuff like that, because they're finally, after all this time, gonna show Dolores' husband. I seen what he looked like on Soaps and Death. I seen him, bald-headed guy. They're finally gonna show him. I'm not sure his air date yet, but they're finally gonna show him in the coming weeks. About fucking time, because everybody's getting tired of hearing about the phantom husband. And it do kind of works together, because Dolores said that he works at night. So I believe he is the one beating up the strippers. And as far as this Franco situation, I don't believe the baby is Franco's, because even if he is Jason's twin brother, they're gonna share the same DNA, but that don't necessarily mean it's Franco's baby. They're fraternal twins, and I can't believe that this is how you can tell the One Life to Live writers are doing this, because I don't know, I'm sure everybody noticed by now that they're doing the same thing with the whole Jessica and Natalie situation. When Vicky was pregnant and gave birth, she didn't know she was pregnant with twins. So I was kind of surprised that they're doing that again on General Hospital. I was shocked by it actually, but I think it's kind of cool though. But I think him being his brother is just dumb. So I'm like, AJ Quartermain had a good son and he had an evil son. Well, I mean, you know, AJ was kind of a cynical motherfucker too, but you know, he somewhat had a soul. And I just hope that Star Manning, I hope she just calms the fuck down somewhere, because I'm like, you're taking the word of a known mob boss that you just met. She's gonna sit there and listen to Anthony Zakara, a person who hates Sonny the most. Why would you listen to them? I understand she's grieving and she wants to blame somebody, but you can't blame Sonny on this. Sonny doesn't cause all the problems in Port Charles. Sometimes, you know, he helps escalate them, but he damn sure don't cause all of them. And everybody wants to blame him for everything. Even Robin Death, Patrick, everybody blaming Sonny for that. I'm like, how the fuck did Sonny have anything to do? He wasn't in the lab with her. He didn't set that shit on fire. None of his enemies had nothing to do with it. So how could you possibly blame him for that? She never got hurt because of Sonny. Only one time when he shot the gun off in her house, but that's when he was on his bipolar meds. Speaking of, Carly made a statement saying that she kind of has doubt that Sonny's innocent because of his recent activities, and because of the night with Jax. But I'm like, the night with Jax, Sonny was off his meds. The night when he got shot in the shoulder, he was on his meds. He was coherent. Even when he was talking to Dante, you could tell Sonny was his normal self. There was nothing wrong with Sonny. So for her to come out of her mouth and say some stupid shit like that, I mean, Carly needs to shut up and stop going around from guy to guy. I mean, look at how she made her money. I mean, she's a millionaire because of the men she married. Lorenzo Alcazar, Sonny Corinthos, AJ Quartermain, Jax. Rich guys. Every guy she married is rich, and she got millions out of the divorce settlement. She even got 30% of ELQ stock because of the divorce settlement between her and Lorenzo. So I'm like, she really hasn't worked a day in her life. Then on top of that, she's letting Luke stay at the Metro Court running up a hell of a tab. Spa treatments, everything, every damn day, and she's competent. Like, this is why she don't know how to run a business. I'm like, you're losing money by that. A lot of money. I mean, spa, lobster every day. I'm like, that shit is expensive. And the hotel is paying for that? Crazy. I'm like, she don't got no real work ethic. She needs to be at home being a mother instead of shipping Morgan off. That's why I hope when Morgan come back and they make him an adult, like Michael's age, I hope when he comes back, he has so much resentment for her because of what she did. She kept him away from Sonny. She's the reason why Jax left. And he's going to have resentment for that. Because all she do is ship him away. Is all she do. Every time, even last year, the year before that, every time you hear about Morgan, he's always at some camp all the time. Like, what kind of freaking mother are you? Jocelyn has a nanny. Soon she's probably going to be calling her mom, because the nanny is practically the mother. She takes care of her more than Carly does. So I hope Carly get it together. I can't wait to see the trial, and I hope everything blow up in everybody's face like it did at the Claudia murder trial when they found out Sonny wasn't guilty. I hope Dolores get what she got coming to her for letting Johnny pay her off for incriminating evidence against Sonny. So I used to like her, but now I just despise her. So we'll see what happens, and I'm out.